Hey, welcome back to my channel. This is Ritwik, your Indian living in Germany, and today I'm here to talk about the top struggles that every Indian comes across in Germany. So let's get started. Point number one, it's the dreaded German language. Yes, the language here, the official language here is German and it's not English. You are in Deutschland and you are expected to speak in Deutsch wherever you go. Yes, English is picking up slowly, but it'll still take its time. So, high chances if you are here to study or find your first work in Germany, it's better you come prepared. Minimum language requirement, I'd say, is B1 for most cases. Number two, it's the never ending long trails of paperwork that you'll have to go through on your initial days in Germany. Wait, it's just not initial, it's at every stage of your change in Germany. Right from when you land in Germany, you'll have to get your paperwork done. That is for your something called your city registration or your Anmeldung. That basically means you have to go to the foreign office to get yourself registered and you get a paper in turn. You take that paper, go to a bank to open your bank account, and your bank instead gives you a bunch of other papers. Now, from there on, your bank keeps on sending you all your weekly statements, your monthly statements as a paper. Yes, you have the option to get it as electronic confirmation as well, but they love sending their papers out for some reason, and I don't know why. And guess what? Even the Germans are frustrated with this. But it's here to stay, I guess. So just keep up with the paperwork. Number three, the all important waste disposal system. Yes, the Germans are very, very particular about the way they dispose their wastes off. So they have separate colored bins for your food waste, separate colored bins for your paper waste, separate colored bins for your plastic wastes, separate ones for your biodegradable wastes. And guess what? They have even separate colored bins for separate colored bottles. Yes, white bottles goes into a separate bin, brown bottles or green bottles go into a separate bin. Now deal with that. And guess what? If you mess this up, you might end up paying huge amounts of fine. See, point number four. This is quite interesting and it's actually also peculiar because in Germany, whatever you do, you need an appointment, which is okay for all your government works. But guess what? If you had to go to somebody's home who is a German, you would also need to probably get yourself an appointment from a week ago because high chances they might have this slots booked out. Yes, so even if you're going to a friend's place, you better get an appointment with them from a week ahead. Number five, this is probably the most dreadful one for most of you who are back in India or back in anywhere else in the world and you're coming to Germany. Or even if you've landed in Germany, this will still haunt you, and that is your house hunt. Yes, in Germany, there's a saying getting a house is more difficult than getting a job here, and that is absolutely true. Yes, you have separate websites that can help you in your house hunt. For example, the Immobilien Scout, the Immowelt, or the Wunderflats, or blah blah blah. I'll just list them all in the description box below. Just give them a look. But even though it is extremely difficult because you might face rejections from probably 95% of the house owners because of various reasons. And particularly for Indians, unfortunately, I don't know if it's a racial thing or if it's just the Indians who've got themselves bad names for the way they've kept their homes so far. Unfortunately, it's a mess to get a house here. And if you have a kid or a pet, it narrows down your chance even more. That's the sad truth, but it's true. Number six, the variety in everything. This might not be a negative point as such, but it can often confuse you. If you go to a grocery shop and ask for a bread, you would expect either to get a white bread or a brown bread. But guess what? In Germany, you have probably 100 other varieties of bread, and that can lead to confusion. Like which one's the right one for you? Which one has the right quantity of starch or carbohydrates or I don't know what else. But yeah, they do have so many varieties of everything. Even milk, you have 0.1% fat, you have 1.5% fat, you have 3.1% fat, and God knows where that ends. So, yeah, variety is the spice of life, but in Germany, variety can often lead to confusion as well. So, be prepared to deal with that. Number seven, getting into the society. Yes, Germany is a very, very self conscious, or you can say a closed community. People do not really open up or aren't that warm at the very first sight that they meet you. It is actually very, very difficult to make friends here, especially German friends. But guess what? Once you are friends with them, you'll be friends for life, and they can even fight for you anywhere. So, yes, getting into the society is a little tricky. It takes the time and it takes an effort that you have to put in. But once you are inside, it's a happy place to be in. And my last point in this list, the number eight, this is the self dependency. In Germany, especially for Indians, life is difficult, at least in the beginning, till you get hang of things. Remember, you have to do your own dishes, you have to prepare your own food, you have to sweep your own floor, you have to vacuum your own apartment, you'll have to clean your own bed sheets. You're doing everything by your own self. There is no buy as such who'll come every day morning to make your bed or wash your dishes or sweep or broom your floor or God knows what else. Yeah, so life here is difficult, but what I felt is after 1.5, 2 years, once you've been doing these things on a regular basis, it sort of evens out. It becomes easy. It's not that challenging anymore. But I think for initial days, if you're a bachelor or married or whatever, uh, this is one thing that you will find a little difficult. So that's it. That's it from this video. Let me know if you are in Germany and if you faced any additional struggles. I'd love to hear them. Put them in the comment section below, and do give this video a like if you've come this far, and share it with your friends. Bye bye. Until next time. Ciao ciao. I'll see you in some other video. Bye.